great seeing you, man. Where are you now? Are you golfing? Are you touring? Are you doing both?
Man, good to see you too. I just got home for a couple days here at the lake, so I'm just having a couple days of hanging with the kids, and then Calgary Stampede. So we're busy.
Man, it's good to have that back. It looks like it's been amazing, man. What kind of show is it going to be like when you get down there?
Yeah, it's been, man. I can't. It feels like the '90s. It's been so busy since COVID broke here. Like it's great, but and we have a few shows. So we got the Ranchman's a big honky tonk club, and then we have a corporate show, and then actually going to be playing the Blake Shelton show on Saturday. So open up for him. So yeah, it's exciting.
Nice. And you're still doing the golf tournament though, right?
Yeah, actually, we had it. So we had it early this year. Yeah, it was a huge success. Our golf day kind of got rained out, which has been a first for us. But yeah, I think we still raised just over $300,000. So it was fantastic, and we had a blast. And it was lots of artists coming in and supported it. It was great to get back to somewhat normal.
Fantastic, man. But look, one of the big reasons we're also talking to is because new single, but it's not just a new single. It's bringing you, iconic Canadian country artist, with another legendary, iconic Canadian artist, bringing them both together on this great song. What is the song called? And of course, who is this iconic artist?
The song, I had the song around for a few years, and I'd recorded it and really liked it. It was intended to be just a solo project, but got listening to it over the pandemic, had time, and thought, man, this would be a good collaboration. And the song's called "I Ain't Drunk." I mean, it hooks kind of, "I ain't drunk, I'm just drinking," but it sounds like a party tune, but it's not. It's kind of a cool twist on the song, and I've always been a big fan of Terri Clark. She's
There,
like I said, yeah, there you go, there you
right
go.
there.
Yeah, she's an icon in our business, and done so much for lots of Canadians trying to strive to get somewhere in our industry. And I met her years ago. I was one of the first folks I ever had a chance to open shows for, and then as I started to have success and time went on, we become a little bit closer and got to know each other pretty good. And so yeah, I just took a shot and sent her the song to see what she thought, and she really liked it, and said some nice things about me, and we rewrote the song a little bit to make it fit for a collab with her and I. And yeah, it was weird because we weren't even in the same room when we recorded it. I mean, it was over the pandemic, so she cut her vocal down in Nashville, and I'd done mine here in Calgary, and then we brought it together. And so it was kind of like, man, I sure hope we sound good together. We never had a chance to even try it out, but yeah, I was so surprised how well the voices blended, and it's definitely a highlight for me. The song's out now; it's starting to climb the charts, and hopefully, we can have a hit with it and get out and tour together and play it live at some point.
Why was she the right person for this? Because there are and I can keep saying so many great Canadian artists out there. Why was she the right one?
Yeah, I think like collaborations are pretty popular the last year to 2 years, but I hadn't heard a modern country one yet. It was kind of pop country, and with me being more of a modern traditional country singer, I thought it would be great to collaborate with her. And the song, it sounds like a '90s song, but sonically it really fits what's going on today. So it's kind of a bit of both. And it's kind of like a feather in the cap. I mean, I met Garth Brooks. That was one of my heroes, and I've got a tour with George Strait and Brooks and Dunn and Reba McEntire. And when you think of females in the country music industry that are from your own country, I mean, Terry's at the top for me. So it's kind of like a pinch me type moment to have her be a part of it. And now I text with her all the time. She loves to fish, so she's always sending me all the big fish she's catching. But yeah, it's just cool to get to know her really well. She's a wonderful person, and has a heart of gold, and she's extremely talented. So it's pretty neat.
Yeah, no, I've known her now for, God, maybe 25 years. So please, next time she texts, say I said hello.
I will.
You kind of talked about the song having a '90s feel and whatever, and you are right. When you first see the title of it, immediately I'm thinking, it's going to be one of them, yeah, I ain't drunk kind of thing.
Yeah.
But when you hear the song and you see the video of it, it's a whole entire, to me, it's a very emotional song.
Yeah, it's a relationship song, really. I mean, it's kind of like it's not a typical ballad love song, but it's a relationship song that I think most people can relate to. And yeah, it's not it's when you like you said, when you think of the title, you think of it's a party anthem, but it's definitely not that. It's a pretty cool twist on it, and it was written by Buddy Owens and Mitchell Oglesby and actually Megan Patrick. So there's another Canadian connection there. So yeah, and Megan actually come to our golf tournament. Terry couldn't come, so I sang the song with her. So and she had all sorts of flight problems, so we didn't even get to rehearse it, but she nailed it. So it was fun, and yeah, there's lots of Canadian connection behind the song, which is pretty neat.
I love that, man. Look, you talked about all these great artists and everything, but there's one question I got to ask, man. Grand Ole Opry, when are we getting you there?
Rudy, you're reading my mind. It's a bucket list. So speaking of Terry, I've kind of put that in her ear a little bit. So if anybody can make it happen, it'd probably be her. So yeah, yeah, that'll be the day I can say I've done it all. It's something that's on my bucket list. I think there's talks maybe in the new year of even the Ryman. So that would be cool. Yeah,
It's got to happen, man.
I'll
Because if
let
there's
you know.
anybody,
You gotta be there.
oh man, I would love it. And I keep saying I got to get down to Nashville
Yeah,
myself
yeah, we'll
too,
make sure you're
because
there.
again, that's on my bucket list. But in the meantime, man, you said you're touring and everything else. Any chance that you're going to be? And I'm not even sure if you did say it. Are you going to be hitting Southern Ontario at some point?
We're just there corporate for corporate shows. So with some
Yeah.
people seen the bus and they're like, "Where are you playing?" Oh, some Kubota stuff, which was great. But yeah, we're playing not all parts of Ontario. We're going to be doing a festival in Hamilton on July 31st in the
Fantastic.
park there, and then another one out by Barrie October 1st. But we do have a tour planned early next spring that will start in Ontario and run right across Canada. So yeah, we're going to get there here soon for sure.
Fantastic. Last question, of course, working on new music. And any chance that, and I know a lot of artists do this, when it's summertime, they work on Christmas songs for the holidays. Anything like that going on?
Yeah, that's a good idea. We had a Christmas record out years ago, and then put out some singles, and we kind of talked about something new for that, but not at the moment. But I think it's a good idea. We've always talked about a Christmas tour, one of these years, but nothing kind of in the works right now. But you never know what happens.
Brother, you're too busy giving back. So it's understandable. But
Yeah,
it's all good because we know at some point we're going to get it. Look, I'll let you go. Congratulations on the new single and the collaboration. This is
thanks.
absolutely legendary, brother. You know I always got big love for you
Yeah,
and
you
your
too, man.
family. Enjoy your time off, and we're looking forward to seeing you back on the road. And of course, hearing you on the charts and the
Yeah.
radios, man. Thanks
Well,
again.
we got to get you to the golf tournament one of these years too.
I'm working on my swing. I haven't played in a long time. I actually
It's all right.
hosted a golf tournament, and I got in some swings. So
Nice,
give
nice.
me a couple of months, man,
All
and
right,
definitely I'll be
sounds
down there
good.
for it.
All right, thanks, Rudy.